I study English every day because I believe it is very important. English is an international language, and many people around the world use it to communicate. Learning English helps me connect with others. I use different methods to improve. At school, I attend English classes. My teacher is helpful and explains grammar and vocabulary clearly. We read stories together and do exercises. Sometimes we listen to English songs, and I enjoy singing along. This makes learning more fun and interesting. At home, I also spend time learning English. I have a workbook where I complete exercises every evening. I write sentences and practice new words. If I don't know a word, I use a dictionary to find its meaning. I write these words in a notebook and repeat them often to remember them. I also watch videos in English online. These videos help me learn how to say words correctly. Some videos have subtitles, and I read them to understand better. Sometimes I pause the video and repeat the words to practice speaking. Listening is a very important part of my learning process. I like listening to audiobooks because they are interesting and teach me new expressions. I also enjoy listening to English podcasts on different topics. Every day, I practice listening to improve my understanding of spoken English. Speaking is more difficult for me, but I try hard. I speak English with my friends. We ask and answer questions in English. Sometimes we make mistakes, but that's okay because mistakes help us improve. When I am alone, I talk to myself in English, saying simple sentences about my day or my plans. This practice makes me feel more confident when speaking English. I also practice speaking in front of a mirror. Watching my lips and mouth helps me improve my pronunciation. Reading is another activity I enjoy. I read beginner English books because they have simple sentences that are easy to follow. I also like reading English newspapers because the news is interesting and helps me learn new words. Sometimes I read stories online, and they are very fun and engaging. Writing in English is a challenge, but I practice it daily. I start by writing short sentences and slowly move on to longer paragraphs. I write about my family, hobbies, and things I like or don't like. This helps me organize my ideas in English. I also study grammar rules because grammar is an important part of the language. I learn tenses, prepositions, and articles. Some rules are difficult to understand, but my teacher helps me a lot. I do grammar exercises even when they feel boring because they are very helpful. I like learning English idioms too. Idioms are phrases with special meanings. For example, "It's raining cats and dogs" means it's raining very hard. Learning idioms makes my English sound more natural because people often use them in conversations. Pronunciation is another skill I focus on. I listen to native speakers and repeat after them to learn how to say words correctly. Tongue twisters are also fun because they help me move my mouth and tongue in the right way. I pay attention to spelling as well, which is not always easy. Many words don't look the way they sound. I play spelling games to practice and write words several times to remember them better. My teacher gives me spelling tests, and I work hard to get good results. Vocabulary is very important to me, and I try to learn new words every day. When I hear a word I don't know, I write it down and create flashcards to remember it. On one side of the card, I write the English word, and on the other side, its meaning. I enjoy playing memory games with my flashcards because it makes learning more fun. Sometimes, I watch English movies to learn more words. The actors often speak very fast, but I try to follow what they are saying. I like watching movies with subtitles, and if I don't understand a part, I pause the movie and listen again. Watching movies helps me learn how people use English in real life. I also enjoy playing games in English because it makes studying feel like entertainment. Word search puzzles and crossword games are my favorite. Sometimes, I play online games designed for learning English. These games are interactive, and they help me practice grammar while learning new words. It's a fun way to study without feeling stressed. Practicing is the best way to improve. I make sure to practice English every single day, even when I have a busy schedule. I always find some time to focus on learning. I set small goals for myself, like learning 5 new words each day. I also work on my speaking and writing skills to become better. It is not always easy to reach my goals, but I keep working hard. Sometimes learning English feels frustrating or tiring. When this happens, I take a short break and return to my studies later. I believe that with hard work and practice, my English will keep improving. One of my main reasons for learning English is because I want to travel. I dream of visiting many countries, and knowing English will help me communicate with people from different places. I will be able to ask for directions, order food, and make friends. Thinking about these possibilities makes me excited. I am also learning English for my future job. Many jobs today require good English skills. If I can speak English well, I will have more opportunities to work in big companies, travel for work, or even become a tour guide. English is very important for my future career. Another reason I learn English is that it is the main language of the Internet. Many websites and resources online are in English. When I understand the language, I can access tutorials, read the news, and take online courses to improve my skills. Sometimes, I find pronunciation challenging, especially the th sound. Words like think and this are hard for me to say correctly. It's different from my native language, but I practice a lot to get better. Music is another way I learn English. I love listening to English songs because the lyrics are beautiful and enjoyable. Singing along to songs helps me learn new words and improve my pronunciation. Learning English through music is fun and makes studying feel less like work.